Hello and thank you ever so much for watching this latest video filmed at the Central Ward Residence Club in Morden, which is also, of course, lest we not forget, the venue of the Surrey County darts team. It was a fantastic event. This was filmed in the middle of a heat wave just a few weeks ago, and this is a fantastic game in store here between two very talented players, Charlie Green and Shane Edwards, and it's filmed as part of the IDL Darts Open Super Grand Prix, and I'll tell you a bit more about that in a second. It's the best of 5 legs, and it looks like Edwards is going to kick us off. And these two are actually top 2 of the Order of Merit in that Super Grand Prix. So what's the Super Grand Prix, I hear you ask? Well, it's 40 tournaments which take place all throughout the year in and around London, and the top 32 players from across those 40 events then qualify for the Super Finals day, which will be taking place on the 7th of December in Ruislip. So it should be a fantastic day. That it's a prize fund of £4,000. All the money trickles into that prize fund, and so it's very similar to the vaults. So this is a round robin game you're watching here. Both players have won 2 matches to get to this point. They've beaten Bobby Harwood, and I'm just going to check my notes here. They've beaten a player called Matthew Kiernan. Oh, I've heard of him, but they made very light work of him, let me assure you. Good darts there from Edwards. Steady start from both players. Obviously, massive thank you to Darts Atlas, of course, who provide the software for all these events. Well attended tournament, this one. There's about 20 of us in this particular event. This was the only group of 4. Edwards is down to a 2-darter first. He's under a bit of pressure from Green. This would be for a 17-darter. That's come down for the double 19. You would think he'll be back, but Green has had some big finishes in his campaign so far this year. And as I say, these two are 1 and 2 of the Order of Merit, so they'll be at that finals night as Edwards pins that for a 19-dart hold of throw. Finals day, rather, because it'll be starting at in the mid-afternoon on the 7th of December. So that should be a good competition as well. £100 bonus if you can top the rankings. So both of these players will have that in the back of their mind. Generally, running averages not too dissimilar for the season. So Green averages 69 and Edwards 72. So just a few points difference. Nice 140 from Green puts him in charge of this one. No troubles so far for Edwards. Green, up until this point, before this was filmed, come so close to actually picking up a title. Neither of them have actually won a title yet, but both have come very, very close so far. 2 finals, 2 runners-up finishes for Green, 4 runners-up finishes for Edwards. And so with darts like that, a superb maximum just piles the pressure on Green, who can't find a treble in response, and Edwards can't quite back up his visit there. He's had 1 visit of perfection and 3 others without trebles in this leg. Lovely visit from Green. Second 140 from him leaves him on a 2-dart combination. Well found treble from Edwards. Will that be crucial? Will he be coming back? Tops for Green. Well, a missed opportunity there for a hold of throw, and Edwards has a very makeable 73. He will get 1 dart at it to double his lead, just on the underside of the wire. Double tender target for both players. And Green does Square things up here, 1 apiece, 20 dart, hold of throw. Edwards straight back in, look at this. Yes, this is a pre-record, of course. Edwards, just a week after this was filmed, would go on to represent the Nomads. I think the Nomads actually play at this venue as well, so he's in similar and familiar surroundings. And Edwards has found his range. May have jinxed him as he found a single 5 there, but certainly lots of trebles. Yes, Edwards would go on to represent the Nomads at the UKDA Champions Cup, which is a very prestigious tournament in Bolton, so it's the kind of level of player that you're looking at here, and obviously Green is very much at that level as well. It's advantage Edwards in this third leg, you feel. And a well-found treble with his last dart, moves to 80 after 12. A nice response from Green, just a bit frustrated with that last one, but he is down to 146 again. But a lovely 80 check out from Edwards for a 14 darter, and we're still on throw here. That's the kind of thing that Edwards has been producing in his campaign throughout 2025. Just a bit more information on Green. He won a big tournament at Ruislip at Christmas time. That was actually the first tournament that was held in that venue in Ruislip. And I was there. And he actually beat Martin Lukeman in the final. So that gives you an idea of the sort of calibre of darts that Green can throw. And as I say, it's that top 32s, that's what everyone is sort of competing with. There have been 200 players that have taken part in these tournaments so far throughout the year. I'm 73rd, thank you for asking. But some great names in that top 32. I'm just going to give a shout out to a few of the regular viewers that are in that top 32 and should be there on finals day. Charlie Hardy, my former practice partner in Victoria. John McDermott, of course, is instrumental at that Ruislip venue. Paul Upfield, Steve Henry, of course, of 180 The Game Show fame, and Kian Dominguez, who I can see as a subscriber, so thank you, Kian. Enjoyed our game in Red Hill just a few weeks ago. Well, not many trebles for either player here in this fourth leg. Still none for Edwards after 5 visits. I do remember it being very, very hot in the venue when this was filmed, hence why basically every player in shot is in shorts, and I was as well. Can't have the aircon on, of course. But it was a real treat to play in the Central Ward Club, which is obviously where a lot of darts happens in Surrey nowadays, including the county venue. I've been a spectator quite a lot of the time, but haven't actually had a chance to play in it, so that was a real treat. And a great visit there from Green. The scorecard's just held up, so just a marking issue there. Always good to leave your darts in the board as well, I find, when that happens. Green then, 74 to level things up. Oh, finds the treble. Well, great second dart from Edwards, good recovery. You feel Green here will square things up. Good marker, you feel. Oh, he just adjusts. I just wonder if he's lost a bit of momentum there. Has to go the long way round. And he can't find it. It's very, very close. So Edwards suddenly, seemingly from nowhere, may get a match dart. And he does. Well, a great game there. Very closely fought between both of them. And it'll be Edwards there who takes the win, averaging just over 76. Thank you ever so much for watching. Do subscribe.